Hello students, today we will discuss plant layout. In our previous lecture, we had already discussed about plant location. So after selecting the site, the problem arises is how to arrange various departments inside the building. This is called plant layout. Plant layout is the overall arrangement of the production processes, storerooms, stock rooms, material handling equipments, employee services and all other accessories required to facilitate the production in the factory. So as the production process become quickest and the smoothest at low cost and least material handling will be done. Factory layout is a broad consideration and it decides about housing all the activities inside the factory. It consists of two areas. One is office area and the second is the plant area. Plant area consists of production department and service department, whereas office area include administrative departments. Services are of two types. One is the technical service including storerooms, stock rooms, tool room, inspection department, powerhouse or boiler room. Whereas personal services includes parking area, timekeeper office, canteen, lunch room, recreation room and washrooms and or other personal things. So in this relation to factory layout, plant layout is a narrow consideration and concentrate on the arrangement of the production and service department along with the location and sequence of the machines and equipments. So now we will study the objectives of the good plant layout. A good plant layout strives to attain these objectives like overall arrangement should be done in such a way to facilitate the production, effective utilization of man, material and machine. It is the master blueprint for coordination of all operations. It helps in the rapid movement of the material. It reduces material handling cost, also reduces hazards to the personnel, increase employee morale, improve productivity, allow ease of maintenance, employee safety and health, utilization of space effectively as well as efficiently. So these are the important objectives a good plant layout should fulfill. Next topic is what are the different factors that influence plant layout. So the first one is the material, means what type of material, raw material is used by the organization. Like it can be solid, it can be liquid or gas, it can be heavy or lightweight, it can be in the large in size or small in size. How much storage capacity you have and what movement it will require. So these are the important things that we should consider in respect to material. Second is product, means what is the position of product. Product is static or movable. What is the size of product? Again, product is means finished product, whether it is heavy or light, big or small, or it is in the solid, liquid or the gaseous state. Third is worker, type of worker you are having in your factory, like female worker or a male worker. If you have female worker, you have to give different facilities to female, like crèche facility or any other room that support the female. Position and requirement of the employee. What is the position and what are the requirement of the employee by the factory. Next is machinery. What type of machinery you need? Heavy machinery, light machinery, advanced technology machinery or common machineries. What will be the volume of production? What is the management policy? And what process of production the factory is using. Next, type of industry. What type of industry you have? Like synthetic, analytical, conditioning or extractive. It can be of any type. Like if you are extracting something, that is iron from the iron ore, or you are conditioning, or you are extracting the material at each and every step, like when sugar cane is input then different products like molasses are produced at different steps. This is called synthetic. Analytical means when you are mixing different products to form one final product, that is called analytical. So in this way, there are 4 types of industry. Fourth is location. What is your site, where it is, what size of land you are having, and what is the terrain. Because leveling, soil, topography, climate, all these things affects. Last one is the managerial policy. Means what extent of automation your management is going to put in the factory. High level, middle level or low level. What is the volume of production? What are the different purchasing policies and personal policies? All these factors decides the plant layout. So in this way, these factors decide the plant layout. Next, we will study the different principles. Every plant layout follow these principles. First principle is the principle of minimum travel. Means your material in the factory should move minimum. If the material will move minimum, then the material handling cost will be minimized, as well as the material will not get damaged. So the first principle is the principle of minimum travel. Next is the principle of sequence. Means the machineries should be arranged in the sequence so that the material is input on one machine and output will come out on the last machine. This is called principle of sequence. Principle of usage means the material should be used properly. It should not be waste. Principle of compactness means machines are positioned at one place and they should be arranged in such a way that it look like a compact space for producing any product. Principle of safety and satisfactory means whenever you are finalizing your plant layout, you have to keep in mind the safety of the worker. When the worker safety is there, then they will be satisfied with the arrangement and they will work with the full efficiency. Principle of flexibility means there should be scope for expansion or change in the plant layout in the future if it is required. It should not be rigid. If the plant layout is rigid, then it will cost very high to change the layout in future. Principle of minimum investment. The layout should be done in such a way that the investment done by the management or the owner should be minimum. So minimum investment and maximum production should be there. So these are the few important principles that should be followed, or the efficiency of which is governed by these principles. Next, we will study the importance of layout. There are different importance of layout. First, economies in handling. I told you if layout is good, then material handling will be less, then material cost will be less, and damage to the material will also be less. Effective use of available area. Every foot of space should be utilized properly. Minimization of the product delay. If the layout is good, then the product delay will be minimized. Improved quality control. Better supervision will be there. Minimum equipment investment. If layout is proper, then you need to invest little or minimum in the equipments. Avoidance of the bottleneck means the piling up of the raw material in between and on any machine. This is called the bottleneck. So if layout is proper, backup of machines are there, then the bottlenecks will be lesser. Better production control will be there. Improved utilization of labor. Improved employee morale. As I told you, safety is there, then the employee will be satisfied and they will work with full enthusiasm and efficiency. avoidance of the unnecessary and the costly charges. If your layout is flexible, then you will be able to change your layout at less cost. So, unnecessary or costly charges can be avoided if the layout is good. These are the importance of a good layout. Now, when will we need the revisions of the layout? When we want to expand the plant, when we do the technological advancement in the factory, or if we want to improve the layout in order to gain the benefits. So these are the three conditions where we need the revision of the layout. I hope you all are able to understand what is the need of layout. So in next class or in the next video, we will study types of layout. Thank you for today. I hope you all are able to understand now what is layout, what are the different principles, when we need the layout, and what are the different factors which are affecting the plant layout. Thank you so much for today.